Last time on Dragon Ball Z, our fighters make their way to Namek to intercept Cooler and use the Dragon Balls to bring back their friends. On the week journey to Namek, Zuki and Koma were sparring inside the ship, and Zuki got out of hand. He couldn't take losing to Koma, so he transformed into his Super Saiyan form, forcing Koma to do the same. The sheer power of the two Super Saiyans causes the engine to malfunction, sending them crash landing into a planet nearby. Our other fighters are en route to Namek, traveling at such fast speeds that they didn't even notice Koma and Zuki dropped out of space. Once they arrive on Namek, they can see that Cooler's army has already began to take over. They quickly rush to the nearest village that is being slaughtered, only to meet Cooler's armored squadron. Our fighters make quick work of Cooler's armored squadron, forcing the leader Salza to call for backup.
Mr. Cooler, you must send in the Ginyu Force.
As Salza and Cooler's other minions buy time, the Ginyu Force arrives.
Men, introductions! Ginyu!
Joy, Saturn, Aldo,
Recoome! And together we are... Elite Beast! Top Sentai!
Toku Sentai, Toku Sentai, Toku Sentai.
Ginyu Force, assemble!
Speed of light and strength of all.
The Ginyu Force shall make them fall.
Lord King Cold's army's strongest force.
We'll beat them all, secure the course.
If trouble meets us as we pass,
We'll shove our fists
right up their ass!
With the distraction from the Ginyu Force, Vegeta takes one of the Namekian Dragon Balls and flies off. Meanwhile, Bien was fighting Raspberry and Cranberry. Nappa and Piccolo took on Goldo. Lordy Joe took on Jason Birder. Majin Blaine got double-teamed by Captain Ginyu and Salza. And last but not least, Raditz was going against Recoome. Bien has a long drawn-out battle with Cranberry and Raspberry. Lordy Joe freezes Jason Birder. Nappa quickly takes a hold of Goldo and snaps his neck, allowing him and Piccolo to take on Jason Birder. Majin Blaine couldn't take the combined power of Salza and Captain Ginyu, and he was knocked unconscious. Lardy Joe jumps in and begins fighting against the two. After taking out Jason Birder, Piccolo rushes to Majin Blaine's aid and gives him a Senzu Bean. Meanwhile, in Raditz and Recoome's fight,
You sit there and brag about how the Saiyans are the mightiest warriors in all the universe. How they're the most ruthless. Well, look at where they are now. Dead! You talk about your legends, and your warrior race, and your pride, but that doesn't mean a damn thing to this man, because the name's Recoome, and it rhymes with Doom, and you're gonna be hurting all too.
Raditz takes this as an opportunity and hits him with a max power Shining Friday, leaving everyone to think that Recoome is dead. But as the smoke clears, Recoome is standing there with his armor destroyed. He continues.
As Recoome was saying, the name's Recoome. It rhymes with Doom, and you're gonna be hurting all too soon.
Even going on to mock Raditz, calling him Raditz the Weak, son of Bardock the Strong, claiming he was a disgrace to his race, just like his mother Gine. This angers Raditz to an all-new level. He ascends to his Super Saiyan form and finishes Recoome with one final blow. Meanwhile, the fight rages on between Lardy Joe, Captain Ginyu, and Salza. Salza looks badly hurt, and Ginyu looks to be overpowered. Ginyu uses his last-ditch effort. Change now! He tries to change into Lardy Joe's body, but fails and goes into Salza's. Lardy Joe weakens him down even more, but Ginyu in Salza's body catches Lardy Joe off guard. Change now! He successfully body swaps with Lardy Joe. Lardy Joe cries out to the rest of the fighters and lets them know what's going on. They devise a plan and Chex goes full Kaioken times 10, using all the energy he has to take down Ginyu in Lardy Joe's body. Ginyu tries to change again, but this time in Majin Blaine's body. Lardy Joe and Salza's body jumps in the way, returning himself to his own body. Ginyu in Salza's body is barely hanging on. Raditz approaches him and puts his hand hand through his chest, grabbing right onto his heart. Ginyu gasps. He tries to get out the words, "Change now!" But before he can, Raditz crushes Ginyu's heart in his hands. After everything is settled, Dende, the leader of the Namekian clan, states that our fighters should go see the Grand Elder. Also, several Namekians from the clan give up their individuality to fuse with Piccolo in attempts to make him stronger. This gives Piccolo a small power boost, considering the power of these Namekians from the Dragon Clan. Our fighters rush to go see the Grand Elder Guru. This is where they meet Nail. Lardy Joe, Majin Blaine, and Piccolo have their hidden potentials unlocked. This only affects Majin Blaine and Lardy Joe slightly, to where this almost doubles Piccolo in power, at this point even being stronger than Nail. After this, they believe that they are ready to take on Cooler. Let's find out what happens this time on Dragon Ball Z.